It turns rough voice notes into professional quotes so you can send them quicker and win more work. I built this for people in the trade so you can just be leaving a job. All you have to do is speak to your phone, give it all the information you've thought of, all the costs, timeline, materials, all that sort of thing. And then this will come out with a professional quote that you can send to the customer. So we'll start with some examples so you can see how it works end to end. And then I'll show you the actual system and how you can get it set up for yourself. So I've just pulled Telegram up. I've built it in Telegram because it's a little bit easier to demonstrate on a computer, but it can be built in WhatsApp or any other messaging platform that you might use. I've just been round to this lady Sarah's house and she wants a bathroom doing. It's going to be a complete rip out job, rip the whole bathroom out, new tiles, new bath, shower, toilet, vanity display, everything like that. So I'm thinking it's probably going to cost me about $6,500 including labor and buying all the materials and the actual bathroom itself. So I'm probably going to charge $8,500 and I should be able to start the job due to my availability in about 12 weeks. And that's what it's come back with. You can have a read through that. It just goes over what's included, total price, and a timeline. And obviously, if you were building this for yourself or I was building it for a client, what you would do is you'd include in this AI agent in the prompt like a few examples of previous quotes that you've sent or your sort of style, just so that that output on Telegram is in your actual style and it sounds like you. And let's say you wanted to edit something about this quote. Actually, I'm thinking of charging $9,500 because the bathroom's costing a bit more than expected, and push the time to start back to 16 weeks just because there's a wait time on them as well. There you go. Total price $9,500 and 16 weeks time, and then you can just copy that and send it straight over. And you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just use ChatGPT for this sort of thing? Well, the good thing about this system is every message to and from that chat gets logged on this spreadsheet so you can then double check it later on. And there's also another workflow in this system that will take all those messages in and out and then it will format it a little bit better on another spreadsheet. So I've just ran that, and as opposed to the whole log, so every message in and out, as you can see on this spreadsheet, it's literally just the key information. So customer name, bathroom remodel, the full quote that you ended up sending, and the price as well. Now you've seen how it works for yourself or the business owner. Now let's see how it works on the back end so you can get it set up for yourself. So this is the first workflow that's actually dealing with the conversation and creating the quotes. As you can see, we've got Telegram here, but you can change this to WhatsApp or anything else. And then firstly, it's just checking that we are in the quote chat so that every single Telegram message doesn't set off this workflow. And then it's checking if the message is a voice note or a normal message. If it's a voice note, it's going to need transcribing. If it's a normal message, it just passes through. Every message gets logged on the spreadsheet that I showed you before. And then this agent handles the conversation and creating and editing the quotes and stuff like that. It logs every message on the way out and then sends you the message on Telegram or WhatsApp. And then this other workflow that's going to be normalizing the quotes into a new clean spreadsheet for you to look at, say once a week or something like that. So we've got it as a manual trigger for now, but what it will be in practice is a schedule trigger. So this will go off every day, say at 6 a.m. and it will manage and normalize the chats from the previous day. So what it's doing is it's getting all the messages in that log spreadsheet, every message in and out. It's checking if it's processed them before, because after they get processed and put into the new sheet, then we tag them as processed just so we're not duplicating that. This is where it tags them as processed. It then creates a transcript of everything. This LLM determines all the different quotes in there and gets the most up-to-date one that you actually sent to the customer. And then this one just extracts some information from the quote, like the customer's name, the price, summary of the job, stuff like that. And then it gets logged onto the new spreadsheet. So that is the full system. Both of these workflows will be available to download in my free school community, so you can just plug them straight into N8N and get testing for yourself. I can also build this for your business if you're interested in that. Just drop me an email on tom@centenay.com and then we can arrange that. Other than that, I appreciate your time and thanks for watching.